I'm reviewing movie I really hate. Spider-Man from 2002. Hi, Dad. No, I did call you, but tell you I'm going to review now. What I'm doing now, okay? Huh?
You want to go before the chiropractor and come back here, right?
Yeah. But can't you finish this review first?
Yeah, I'm just going to do that.
Okay, and just let you know, I'll let you know when I'm done when I tell you I'm done, okay? Other than, in the meantime, I'm just going to talk to the phone, okay? So this is my review on Spider-Man from 2002. Okay, so this is not going to be much of a review. It's mostly why I love Spider-Man from the comics, and why I can't stand a single shred of this movie, and why I say it's the worst thing that has ever happened to a comic book character that's as cool as Spider-Man. Well, we'll talk about the story. The story doesn't fucking matter. It's bullshit. It's stupid. It's convoluted. I have no idea what's going on. The three act structure is a mess. All three acts of the film are a fucking mess. Spider-Man doesn't have personal problems. He doesn't have personality. And he's not a kid. He's not a teenager. He shouldn't be called Spider-Man. He should be called Asshole Man, or Bland Man, or Shithead. Something lame. Anything but Spider-Man. Same reason. So, you know how I feel about this movie? I feel like this movie is like the same thing what they did to Ryan Reynolds when they showed his fucking mouth shut. And Wolverine's origin, and what they did to Wolverine, they didn't try to make him Wolverine. I feel like Wolverine from the comics. I mean, he tried harder in Wolverine in the Wolverine movie, but that was a failure, I say. And going to review more, talk about one of those films another time in a separate review, okay? But I'm talking about this movie, Spider-Man. Besides his name, there's nothing recognizable of the characters that I remember from the comics and the cartoons. When this film came out, I was just heartbroken. I remember crying to bed myself to sleep every night. For years. Until I saw 2012 Amazing Spider-Man, and also Spider-Man 3, and into the Spider-Verse 2 as well. Actually, I stopped crying myself to sleep after seeing this movie once, 2007, long after the years after this movie came out from 2002. This movie Spider-Man came out in 2002. I remember I cried myself all the time, all day, and all night. And I couldn't sleep at night until I slept, crying myself to sleep, no matter whatever the time was. And I would cry myself to sleep for years and years until I saw Spider-Man come to life in Spider-Man 3. He was funny. He was lovable. Sure, he was older, but that didn't matter. He was Spider-Man. And I had so much happiness. I was crying tears of joy because it was so good to see my hero in live action. And Spider-Man 3, which is the only Spider-Man movie I like in the Raimi trilogy. I don't like the first two Spider-Man films for all these reasons. For the past Spider-Man movies, and for the past first two Spider-Man movies, and Spider-Man 2.1, the director's cut of Spider-Man 2, And this is going to be also my review on Spider-Man 2.1 and 2 because I don't like it because I disagree with everyone that says he leaped off the panels. That it feels like he leaped off the comic book because Spider-Man's not Spider-Man without his jokes. His jokes shows him how funny it can be him, and he also jokes the more down he is. I like this in the first part of this Spider-Man. This is hard hitting the fact that the most point of Spider-Man to me is not his powers or his costume, but his wit of sense, his sense of humor because what I'm trying to find the words because it's showing that he's just trying to be happy no matter how much he's lost. He's trying to care because he does care. He is a big lovable goofball and I love him. And I'm just going to review Spider-Man 3. I like Spider-Man 3 because it's everything I wanted Spider-Man to be. He's funny. He doesn't take himself seriously, but he takes the job seriously of him being a hero. And he wants to do it no matter what, even if it means putting his life on the line. Because he cares. And Spider-Man 3 cares. Sure, he's a screw, but it doesn't matter he's a screw because he screws up a lot in the comics, so I'm okay with him screwing up with his relationship with Mary Jane, and I don't mind, really. So yeah, Spider-Man 2 gets a 0 out of 10, Spider-Man 2.1 gets 0 out of 10, Spider-Man 1 gets 0 out of 10, title Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 3 gets a 10 out of 10 because I felt happy, and I wasn't expecting to feel happy. Seeing Spider-Man 3, I just thought it was going to be another disappointment I was going to regret. One of my wasted moments in life, like the first two ones when the director's cut of Spider-Man 2 titled Spider-Man 2.1 was. So yeah, I know this story in Spider-Man 3 has a well-react structure. Spider-Man never always cracks a joke. It's the first time it's actually consistent with his personality and actually a part of a character trait instead of a throwaway idea in live action. The action is top-notch. Every scene is an adrenaline rush. Every action scene is an adrenaline rush. Every joke from Spider-Man gets a 10 out of 10 always hits home run. And I finally, first time I care about the relationships between the relationship he has and the personal problems on his daily life of being Spider-Man caused him. I finally gave a shit about Peter Parker's problems. I finally felt like I could relate to him. And I finally felt like I actually care about his relationship with Mary Jane, his relationship with Harry, his relationship with Aunt May, his relationship with everyone. And I thought Eddie was fine as Venom. The guy who played Eddie Brock. He played him as a jock, he played him like also kind of a bit of a wimp. I didn't thought he would do a bad job at Eddie, but he was no Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock in the movie Venom. So I really love this movie, but I'm really sad that it had such a shitty run, the Spider-Man trilogy with Sam Raimi did, But it had one hell of an ending. Spider-Man 3 gets a thumbs up and it's a thumbs up, 5 stars, 5 golden stars, 10 out of 10. It's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. The first two ones, Story 1, Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, the first two ones and Spider-Man 2.1, they were just unwatchable, and that's why I think I want to get rid of them, by the way, in my personal collection on physical format, so I don't want to hurt anymore. I think I might be ready to get rid of them and sell them, or give them to someone, or just sell them. I don't know, or throw them away, or maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided, but I just know I don't want them on my shelves anymore because I don't want hurt anymore. For the first two Spider-Man movies, and also Spider-Man 2.1, the director's cut of Spider-Man 2. But Spider-Man 3, I'll get more copies of that. I'm definitely going to want to get a copy of Blu-ray on that movie someday. And if there is a Spider-Man 4, I hope it's like Spider-Man 3, where Spider-Man stays true to himself and not afraid to be himself. So yeah, I honestly hope Sam Raimi does Spider-Man 4 and 5, like that he wanted to, and Spider-Man 6 I think he wanted to do 3 more after Spider-Man 3, but if he does, I want him to do like he did with Spider-Man 3. I don't want him to take away the character's personality like he did with the first two, and made him feel like a one-down version of this, to feel like there's nothing left of him. I want him to feel like there's the most of Spider-Man in Spider-Man movie. Because to me, that's what makes a really good Spider-Man movie. That's what makes any good comic book movie. Is when the main protagonists feel like the most and the best version of themselves. And the most of themselves. And yeah, I'm crying. And I want to do another review on Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is my favorite Spider-Man movie. I decided because it is. And I like it as much, and maybe even more, than Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I mean, the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes show, that lasted for 2 seasons. I'm not sure which I like more, the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes or Spider Into the Spider-Verse from 2018, or if I like them just as much. So I just want to say that, okay? And I'm done with my review, okay? Bye.